Drama, action, romance, the occasional bloodshed. Wrestling has it all. There is one thing people who watch wrestling often fail to admit. It's extremely camp. Beauties and gentle beauties, 1 year on from their glorious TV return, let me introduce to you the MxM Collection. You see, the story of MxM goes back to February 28th, 2019, an NXT live show in Tampa, Florida, where two wrestlers face each other in the ring, Brennan Williams and Mansoor. Although Mansoor lost, it began the beginning of a duo that became kings of the house shows. They did win 3 out of the 4 times they did tag together, even tagging against each other, but after that, they never tagged again. Foreshadowing is a literary tool. Mansoor was at the top of the mountain. He was the king of the Super Showdown, winning a 51-man battle royale and taking down Swiss strongmen while he was at it. From September of 2019 to May of 2021, he was undefeated in one-on-one matches, only for that to be stopped in a match against Speaker's cousin. Mansoor was living the high life. He was a darling for most. Apart from that one child he ruined wrestling for forever. Brennan got a brand new name with Dio Madden, not to be confused with Brando, took a seat on the 205 live commentary and occasionally did the occasional match, while Dio Madden, sadly, he was killed on the 4th of November when he was put through the announce table and was never seen again.
He almost impaled him!
Now, let's talk about the day that haunts wrestling fans and those involved. August 3rd, 2020. Retribution's debut. Okay, we'll keep this brief because you know I try and look for the positive in things. This is the one I just sat and went, yeah, there's not really anything good here. Listen, you have a group who throws bricks through already opened windows, and okay, let's talk about the thing with ring ropes. How do you see that as a threat? You know what isn't threatening? Whacking a ring canvas with baseball bats and just walking round in circles. Sure, you attack planted audience members, but you should have done that first instead of, you know, seem like a bunch of Pokemon walking around a lure Pokestop. Is a Pokemon Go reference in 2025 too weird? Kinda? I mean, sure they tipped the announcement table over and used a chainsaw on the ropes, but they just seem like no threat. Like, maybe if they attacked an established wrestler or beat up Corey Graves, they could have seemed like more. Damage something important? Sure. Attack some plant folks? But that's a good idea. Kidnap a child? Maybe. The wrestler probably deserves it. Maybe in their first match, they could have just pushed it forward and seen like how they could take over the roster. Then they lost. And lost again. Like, if they were such a threat to WWE, why make them lose and then seemingly sign them to a contract? Like, at least we forget their names. At least we forget about those names. And those masks. Damn Slapjack. At least Dio Madden got Mace, which is a kind of cool name. They end up winning a total of 2 matches under the name Retribution. Retribution lasted just around a year, and weirdly, Mace had a better win rate after leaving the group and just tagging with T-Bar, also known as Donovan Dijak, even having dark matches against John Cena. One series of matches do come to mind. Mason T-Bar versus Mustafa Ali and Mansoor. Yes, Ali was in Retribution. Yes, it's weird for them now to be fighting, but I do like the Ali and Mansoor team. Kinda reminded me of like this image here. After that program was done, it seemed like there was nothing left apart from live shows, main event appearances and that, like one battle royale, until the 22nd of April, where a new face appeared, a man by the name of Max Dupree, and he was introducing 2 new talents, his new signings for a brand new concept, maximum male models. Glorious art pieces who have come down from the heavens to walk the entrance. Mace, formerly Mace, and Mansoor, the former Mansoor. They arrived to titillate their juice. They have arrived to titillate the juices, and this was sadly their peak in the eyes of upper management, which I was really sad about. Rewatching this entrance just reminds me of that one opinion that got me hate last time I said it. The what chants are the worst chant in all of wrestling, and we do not need it in 2025. I got into wrestling like 2019, so I have like no nostalgic ties to it. But what wasn't annoying was these two. MxM Male Models was the perfect heel stable to put against any babyface team. And this is from personal experience. The "oh, your hometown's trash" or "your local sports team is terrible" heel gimmick is somewhat overplayed. But when I saw MxM on the UK EU tour, this example alone is just mwah. Like, the Glasgow show, amazing.
People of Shrek's swamp.
Woo!
Good evening, you disgusting Scottish mutant. And this showstopper right next to me is the Sultan of Suave, Mansoor.
My platonic life partner just informed you that he is the mahogany hunk. To go ahead and say this in a way that all of you can understand. Top of the morning to ya. What's the story? It's Mansoor, Marseille. They're after me Lucky Charms. We're the MxM Male Models.
They communicate through song here in Europe. So let me sing with them. Oh, you are so ugly. Oh.
This is a gimmick that stays strong in a loss, unlike Retribution. They had such a glorious entrance, an actual banger of a theme, and that Pure Life water advert is still one of the greatest ad segments I think any company has done. If the MxM Male Models had 0 fans, I had been wiped from the face of the earth. In story, the MxM Male Models have Maxine Dupree, the sister of Max Dupree, who threw away his identity and I think he moved to California? I think that's right. Yeah. However, the downfall of the zesty duo came at the hands of the other Dupree, the Scarlet Woman herself, the evil villainess who lured in Otis and used him to betray the models in an important opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship. There is nobody who has done a more evil heel turn to 2 lonely poor boys who simply wish to model. To clarify, this is a joke. I love Otis as well. I still think it was a terrible thing to take the Money in the Bank briefcase away from him and not even give him a short title run of any title. And even Maxine is improving every day as a wrestler, and I'm enjoying her tag work with Natalia, and Alpha Academy is being another fun and camp faction. And that would be the last time we were to see the models in action, as both Mace and Mansoor have been given the hook and released by WWE on the night of the 21st of September. Though they were ready to be changing the minds of pretenders and chase those clouds of doubt away.
Did anybody really think we were going to wait 90 days to show up at the hottest professional wrestling company in the freaking world? We are MxM, and from now until the wheels fall off, we are here in DPW.
The Deadlock Pro Wrestling's 2nd anniversary show under the new names of Mason Madden and Mansoor. Listen, it's his real name, let's give him a break. They wrestled all over, from Mystery Wrestling to GCW, but that's not where it ends. Let's just say, they were about to bring some honour to the art of modelling. On the 4th of July was when it was revealed that the platonic couple's next direction was Ring of Honor, with the new tag name of the MxM Collection. They had just been facing such great tag teams like FTR, Private Party, and who's to forget, the House of Black in a fabulous Friday night fashion fight. Who needs a street fight when you could have just 3 judges rank the moves at the side? They even teamed up with a married couple who didn't seem to mind adding others into their relationship or faction. However, there's one match we need to speak about. one in which the internet went viral over, and we got introduced to a villain that makes anything that MxM has faced before seem like Team Rocket compared to this Shio fanny. You dare to speak his name. You look upon him and feel no fear. They are the wrestler. Listen, I listen. Wrestling is stupid and no one can deny it. In a world of watching two men pin each other to a group, you can't really find any excuse to it. Wrestling is camp, and it can be fun. In the words of a certain bald man, no, not that one, goofy wrestling is wrestling. Sure, 5-star matches are incredible, leave you in awe, but sometimes, you just need to smile. You got stories of deranged children's entertainers with their own personal demons inside them. You got a champion whose whole goal is to simply make out with all their other competitors. You've got a whole faction that currently, at the time of writing, has a chicken farmer, a beacon of joy, a bulldog, a silent high flyer, a dude who just wrestles in jeans, and Kyle. It's a found family who welcomes all. In the world of Arthur Miller's, we need a few pantomimes, and when you flick their switch, it means one thing. One hell of a show is ahead.
Oh, yes.
Hey, thanks for watching. I just want to say this now. I actually wrote that Undertale opening before their recent appearance in DDT Pro Wrestling, and I geeked out so much when it happened. I'm a fan of DDT, I enjoy watching their stuff, it's just very me Cody. I honestly think they should have Death by Glamour as their new official theme. Come on Tony Khan, pay the money. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I've got another wrestling based video coming soon, so if you're up for that, make sure to like and subscribe. And if Mason Mansoor is watching, hey, hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for giving me the first ever chat Retribution name, like back when.
Cyberchamp? Cyrus, your Retribution name is... Or what's his name? Why did I say Cyrus?
Cyrus, the virus.
Yeah, your Retribution name is Virus. That's a cool name.
Anyway, from Retribution member Virus, I hope to see you guys next time. And...